Ontario's housing minister introduced a new bill today that he says will speed up the creation of student housing and allow municipalities to push forward with stalled developments. But as Adam Atkinson explains, opposition leaders are using terms like weak tea and weak sauce to describe this new bill.
This is, of course, a broader spring red tape reduction package, Mr. Speaker.
Provincial Housing Minister Paul Calandra wants to remove the red tape and make it easier for developers to build homes. He even suggested pre-approved designs that can be built anywhere in the province.
What we want to do is across, right? It can be all forms of housing, single detached bungalows, it could be townhomes, basically anything that you can think of.
But there was no mention of fourplexes or low-rise buildings.
Making 6 to 11-story buildings as of right along major transportation corridors, that's the cheapest and fastest way to quickly increase housing supply in the communities people want to live in.
Calandra is proposing to speed up the creation of student housing and allow municipalities to enact a use it or lose it policy to force movement on stalled developments.
It's getting ridiculous how many efforts the Premier is making to distract for the government's failure to be on track to meet their target of 1.5 million homes. I mean, at the rate they're going to start counting tents as houses.
This bill that we just saw the government release is weak tea, weak sauce. After 6 long years under Ford's Conservatives, it's never been more expensive to rent or to own a home in the province of Ontario.
Even Ontario Liberal leader Bonnie Crombie chimed in on X, writing, rather than legalizing gentle density, Paul Calandra introduced a random grab bag of small ball measures the Ford government could have done years ago if they were serious about building housing. But Calandra fought back.
Former Mayor Crombie, really, when you look at her record on building housing, she has one of the worst records on building, on getting shovels in the ground in the province of Ontario. Frankly, in her last months as the mayor of Mississauga, she had 12 housing starts, so I'll take no advice from the mayor of Mississauga on how to get shovels in the ground.
Ontario's spring budget shows the pace of new home construction is picking up, but it is still far off the levels needed to get to the government's target of 1.5 million new homes by 2031. Adam Atkinson, CHCH News, Hamilton.